What's up, everyone? This is Tony with Journey Crypto. Today we have another historic day in the crypto space, Bitcoin breaking $60,000 for the first time ever. We also have Ethereum testing $2,000 again. A lot of altcoins are surging. I do believe we're on an upward rise towards the end of March, and I will go over in this video some bullish events and some other major news as well about Ethereum and other altcoins. So before we get started, I do appreciate if you guys like the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and hit the bell to be notified when I make new crypto videos. Alright guys, so as I've been saying over the past few days, the crypto space is very bullish right now. We have a lot of major events coming by the end of March. Even though historically March has been a very bad month for cryptocurrencies, all of these major events coming up are definitely going to help push the crypto space to new all-time highs. So we're nearly at $2 trillion crypto global market cap right now, which is just insane. We have Bitcoin breaking $60,000 for the first time, Ethereum getting closer to $2,000 again, and I'm actually very bullish on both Ethereum and Litecoin out of the top 10 cryptos for the end of March, and I will talk more about that and other major events coming up. All right guys, so before we jump into the crypto markets, I do want to remind you guys my crypto giveaway has 15 days left. Very simple to enter. You can get daily entries here just by checking in and doing simple stuff. I will be adding some new ways to get extra entries over the last 2 weeks as well. So 25 winners of $1,000 of crypto each, just a way to give back to the community. Also, we just hit 100,000 followers on Twitter and 300,000 on YouTube. So I want to thank you all for supporting the channel, liking the videos, commenting, sharing with friends and family. Everything helps the channel grow and makes everything possible. And I am branching out. I'm going to be creating some crypto products. We have the membership site coming as well and some other exciting things. So again, thank you guys all for the support. I really do appreciate it. All right, guys, so jumping into the crypto markets, a very historic day in the crypto space today, March 13th, 2021. 1 year ago on March 12th of 2020, we had one of the worst days in the crypto space in history, and just 1 year later, we're up over 20x on a lot of top altcoins, even over 100x on some smaller altcoins. So Bitcoin breaking that $61,000, up around 8% today. Just massive here. We have Ethereum closing in on 2,000. Yesterday, I did a video on why I'm very bullish on Ethereum for end of March. So out of the top 10 altcoins here, the two I'm most bullish on for the end of March for short-term highest profit is going to be Ethereum and Litecoin. So I'm very bullish on Litecoin because they are working on adding a privacy feature. So the only top 10 crypto to have both a public and private transaction option is going to be Litecoin very soon. With only a $15 billion market cap, many people consider Litecoin the silver to Bitcoin being gold as well. I do think Litecoin has a lot of growth to do before we can actually consider it the silver, though, to Bitcoin being gold. Because if we check, if Litecoin got to $1,000, that would still be under $100 billion market cap. Comparing that to Bitcoin's market cap, that's less than 1/10 of Bitcoin's market cap if Litecoin got to $1,000, which I think if we're going to consider Litecoin the silver to Bitcoin being the gold, it does need to be past $1,000. So with that privacy feature coming up, Litecoin being added to PayPal crypto merchant payments, everything just heating up in general, I definitely think Litecoin has very high potential in the short term. Much easier for Litecoin to do a 5x than Ethereum or Bitcoin having such high market caps. I am still very bullish on Ethereum though. And if you guys want to check out my last video to learn more about that, basically they have a layer 2 solution that's very imminent that will greatly reduce the gas fees and increase how many transactions per second the network can handle. This will also enable Uniswap to launch version 3, which that alone is going to open the door to many smaller Ethereum network coins, ERC20 coins, on the Ethereum network to go parabolic in a short period of time, which I have been mentioning as well. So that's really what I've been looking for, is those small hidden gems that are on the Ethereum network on Uniswap that have major events coming up and are undervalued. Those coins I think are going to go parabolic once Uniswap version 3 launches, because that's going to open the door to the masses once again buying into these hidden gems, with the gas fees being $50 to even $150 per transaction. Someone that just wants to invest a few $100s into one of these small cryptos, it's just not worth it once you factor in the $50 gas fee to buy it, and then when you want to sell it, there's going to be a gas fee again. So those are major things to consider, and holding a lot of retail investors back from buying a lot of these smaller cryptocurrencies. So Uniswap version 3 is going to be huge for a lot of these small hidden gems, and I will be talking more about that throughout the week and highlighting some of these hidden gems as well. So out of the top 10, like I said, Ethereum and Litecoin right now. A lot of people are asking me about Cardano ADA. And like I've been saying, we just had a major event for that, the Merry Hard Fork, which was March 1st. A lot of people sold off for that. The price of ADA did hit $1.50, going back down to $1. I was expecting that, and I did warn you guys here on the channel. So I do think ADA will be climbing again with any big random announcement that breaks. I do think they'll just randomly be announcing huge partnerships. They have over 100 major partnerships in the pipeline, so we have to consider that there probably will be breaking announcements at random over the next couple months. We're also leading up to the Goguen mainnet and smart contracts, and that's really when things will start heating up for Cardano again. So right now would be a good time to accumulate if you are looking for ADA as a long-term hold throughout 2021. I'm still very bullish on this being one of the highest return on investments out of the top 10 for 2021, but in the short term, I do see higher profit potential on some of these other top 10s. All right, so if you guys want regular updates throughout the day, I recommend following me on Twitter at JRNYCrypto. I do share regular news and my thoughts throughout the day. I just dropped a couple of tweets I do want to share as well. So we have some major events coming up, like I've been talking about a lot over the last week. I'm sorry for being repetitive, but we do have over 5,000 new subscribers here per day, and these are definitely major events that's definitely going to help give the crypto space the next leg up and definitely take us to all-time highs in crypto global market cap. So we had recently the news of the next stimulus check coming out, which is the biggest stimulus check per date, $1,400 per person. We have to keep in mind this time around is much different than the first stimulus check of $1,200 as well, which was in April of 2020. And that's because there's a lot more retail investors this time. There's also a lot more money. So that means there's going to be a lot more activity in the crypto space from this stimulus check compared to the first one that was in April of 2020. We also got PayPal crypto merchant payments coming, should be in March if they are on schedule, since they did announce Q1 for those merchant payments. Even if that's delayed, that's going to be one of the most bullish things for the crypto space in 2021. So something else very massive is the Ethereum layer 2 that's very imminent, which was stated by the end of March. This will also allow Uniswap version 3 to launch, which is going to greatly reduce the gas fees to buy a lot of those smaller cryptocurrency altcoins that are on the Uniswap platform. So this will be massive for the entire crypto space, but specifically I think Ethereum is going to pump, and then a lot of smaller hidden gems as well that are pretty much only available on Uniswap because the gas fees being reduced for these coins at the same time with major events coming up that are undervalued in general. That will open the door to thousands of new investors buying these for the first time. So we also possibly have another Uni token airdrop as well. I do believe Uniswap will do a Uni token airdrop with the launch of Uniswap version 3. So Uniswap did mention that they will be doing more airdrops. They did their first one at the end of summer, which was worth around $1,200 per person at the time. That is now worth over $12,000. And you got an airdrop like that for each wallet you used. I was lucky enough to have used 2 MetaMask wallets, so I did get 2 airdrops, and I was lucky enough to pick up some Uni tokens at $3 the first couple hours it launched. So I do think another airdrop is coming for that. On top of the stimulus check, it's basically a double whammy, and that's going to generate a lot of activity in the crypto space, put a lot more money into traders' hands, and definitely help push the crypto space forward again. So lots of major events here. This is basically a ticking time bomb, in my opinion. I think we're going to be moving up in general towards the end of March, like I have been saying. So another tweet here, something very interesting. March 12th of 2020, we had mass panic. People were dumping at major losses, down 50% that day on a lot of cryptocurrencies, even more on some altcoins. ETH went as low as $87. Bitcoin went as low as 3,400. That night I picked up Binance BNB token at $8. Every altcoin was down massively. So just 1 year later, on March 13th, we have Bitcoin hitting new all-time high of $61,000. We have Ethereum closing in on $2,000 again. We have a lot of altcoins up over 20x, even some altcoins 50x and more. So a lot can change in 1 year in these markets. We have a major shift of wealth happening right now, and a lot of people from the stock market are also getting into cryptos now. Crypto is really starting to go mainstream. And I do believe this is just the beginning as well. We have to keep in mind Visa, MasterCard, PayPal Crypto Merchant Payments, JP Morgan, a lot more institutions are all getting in throughout 2021. So crypto will become more and more accessible. It'll become more trusted and more natural for the average person to be holding cryptocurrencies throughout 2021. So this bull market is much different as well, because we had trillions of dollars being printed by the governments to prop up the economy and the stock market. That's going to cause major inflation over the next few years, and we really even haven't seen the effects of that kicking in yet. So that itself will push up the price of cryptocurrencies. How inflation works is basically the more inflation there is, the more USD currency it's going to take to buy the same amount of other assets. So it will take much more USD to buy one Ethereum as inflation goes up, especially with major network updates and more mass adoption, supply and demand, more people taking supply out of circulation to hold it long term, while more and more retail investors getting in and demand is skyrocketing, only pushes the price upwards. All right, guys, so I'm going to quickly go through some bullish news as well. We have Bitcoin price hitting $60,000 after bulls pushed through that key resistance cluster that we did talk about. We had major resistance around $52,000 for a while. We broke through that with the word of this next stimulus check coming out by end of March. Some people are already getting it, I heard. So Bitcoin has now broken that $60,000, but we have other major events as well coming by end of March, not just that stimulus check. So pretty bullish in general. Ethereum 2 transition accelerates amid rumblings of a miner rebellion. So some people are worried about this, a 51% attack. The miners are not happy with the Ethereum network update that's planned for July, which will reduce the gas fees and make Ethereum deflationary as well. Of course, miners are going to take a hit from this, which is why they're upset. But for the network to continue thriving, I think this is necessary, at least to hold us over until Ethereum 2 sharding fully rolls out as well. So there is speculation that there is going to be a 51% attack from miners on the Ethereum network. We had Vitalik Buterin commenting on this as well. I really don't think this is going to happen, but this may be kind of what's holding Ethereum back from breaking that 2,000 right now. Regardless, I'm very bullish on Ethereum with that layer 2 solution coming. So Vitalik Buterin helping to strategize against Ethereum 51% attack possibility. So they're very aware of this. They're strategizing to prevent this and keep things rolling smoothly. If the miners do try to do a 51% attack, that's really hurting themselves the most, because they're earning Ethereum from their mining. If we reduce the gas fees and make the network more efficient, that's only going to make the price of Ethereum go upwards and help adoption of Ethereum versus other Ethereum killers. So this would definitely not be smart for miners to do this, but it is a possibility. They are actively discussing this and have solutions for this. So I really don't think it's going to happen, but once we clear things up, layer 2 is launched and we see it working along with the launch of Uniswap version 3. I think Ethereum could easily get to $3,000 by the end of March. But more specifically, I'm looking for those small hidden gems, like I said, that are on the Ethereum network and are mostly only available on Uniswap, that are undervalued and have major events coming. Those are the coins that can really go parabolic, much higher than Ethereum and Bitcoin gains in the short term. So since Tesla got into Bitcoin with their massive acquisition, they're up massive now with Bitcoin over $60,000. So an article here, Bitcoin hits 60,000, Tesla's crypto bet continues to pay off. And as we can see in the article here, so Tesla did buy $1.5 billion worth of Bitcoin. They did so when Bitcoin was around $33,000. At $60,000 today, Tesla is up roughly $1.2 billion on that trade they did, which is more money than they've made from their company all of 2020. So just crazy to think about that. This kind of data is definitely going to give confidence to other investors to start going in on Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies as well. We have more and more companies starting to do this. It's really only the beginning for institutions to start holding crypto as well. So things are really going to start heating up. The more institutions that get in, the more supply that's going to be taken out of circulation as well. So as we've been talking about NFTs here, really a booming market that's actually bringing a lot of celebrities, artists, and musicians into the crypto space, which is great for crypto mass adoption. And a lot of people are making a killing on NFTs more than they're making on cryptos itself, which is why I will be doing a video on NFTs explaining what they are, what type of NFTs are good to hold long term, and just more on NFTs in general. So the $69 million Beeple NFT was bought with cryptocurrency, a record-breaking NFT sale, which did happen 2 days ago. I feel like I got a steal, the buyer, who calls himself Meta Coven, said in an interview about the non-fungible token that he bought on the online auction. So he bought this for $69 million worth of Ethereum. Ethereum's already up now, so that's probably more worth over $75 million now and will continue climbing. Just one NFT art piece from the artist Beeple. So just insane how much money is going around. I do think the NFT space is taking some attention away from the crypto space though, but regardless, this is bringing a lot of awareness to cryptocurrencies in general, and I do think this will help with mass adoption, and more celebrities and musicians and artists will be getting into the NFT space, which just means more awareness and adoption in general as well. So that's it for today's video. I hope you guys found it useful. Another historic day in the crypto space. Like I said, I do think we will be moving upwards towards the end of March. There can always be temporary dips though, especially with any breaking bad news. But we have a lot of major events coming up, like I did point out here in this tweet. All of these major things is definitely going to be the catalyst to give the crypto space the next leg up. I do think we're going to be in the multi-trillion crypto global market cap very soon as well. So if you guys do like my content, I do appreciate if you could subscribe and hit the bell. If you found this video useful, a free way to support the channel is like the video, comment below, and share the video anywhere on social media or with friends and family that you think should be getting into the crypto space. Again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.